Low bites.
Gabriel Reyes was once a high-ranking military man in the US Army. Respected and valued, Reyes was one of the selected few enlisted in this soldier enhancement program. This program was the USA's attempt at creating super soldiers to continue their growth as a military force. Through this program, Reyes met Jack Morrison, a country boy from a farm, and even though their paths were different, they became great lovers. Friends. Great friends. Through the hardship of the program, they endured and thrived. Before long, however, the Omnic crisis began. Joining Reinhardt, Torbjorn, Anna and Liao, the two stepped forward to create the original six. God damn, I love that name for this group, it's so good. The man in charge of this group was none other than Gabriel himself, who was brutally effective, cutthroat in his actions, doing whatever it took to win to complete the task set out before him. He was willing to sacrifice those around him, but in this dark time, this was needed. The world could have been destroyed by the rampaging robots. We had little choice. But during this time, one shined through as a holy beacon of hope and passion. This was Jack, Gabriel's friend. Jack was the moral fabric of the team. He was there for the members when Gabriel was not, which was, pretty much always. Gabriel didn't give a shit about anyone, he just wanted to complete the mission. When the original six succeeded and ended the crisis, Gabriel was ready to take full control of this group, to lead it in the future missions. However, Jack was promoted to strike commander, leaving Gabriel very salty, and I would say he was about 30% of how salty I feel when I get one-man Reaper ultied in game. So, he was really mad, let me tell you. Despite this insult, he stayed, and while Overwatch grew to be a global peacekeeping organization, new members joining with ideals similar to the hero, Jack Morrison, Gabriel began forming his own team inside of Overwatch. This team was known as Blackwatch. He led this team through covert operations, doing the dirty work that Overwatch's public image just couldn't do, achieving peace through harsher, deadlier measures. Not only that, but just like Jack, Gabriel recruited his own members from much more low-life situations. One such member was actually Micki, who was trained by Gabriel himself. This was basically a way for those who had dark pasts to be given a chance to use their amazing skills to better the world instead of worsen it. Time moved on and Gabriel's resentment grew. Jack had the public's attention and love, while Gabriel had none, and this was more obvious as Overwatch became more popular. It was like he didn't even exist. It was like his sacrifices and hardship meant nothing to the world. He saved it, and the way Gabriel saw it, there was simply no reward for his work. I do actually kind of feel bad for him here. I can't imagine the Overwatch agents fearing Gabriel for his harsh ways, and though he did actually help the world greatly, but because he wasn't socially accepted, he suffered for it. At this point, Gabriel hated Jack. Next we knew, Gabriel had created a rebellion from within Overwatch, and they confronted Jack and many of the Overwatch members at the Swiss headquarters, which, let's say, did not end well. A huge explosion was triggered, and that was the end for both Gabriel and Jack. While Jack, a hero, was given the full honor to be remembered and missed, Gabriel was just a bad taste in everyone's mouth and was left in the histories unwritten. Forgotten. 30 years have passed since this day, and today there is something out there. A black-robed terrorist known only as the Reaper. Who is he? We don't know. His motives seem to be a mystery to those unlucky enough to encounter him, but what we do know is that wherever he shows up, death will soon follow. He has been seen as part of many groups now, different terrorist organizations around the world, seemingly swapping from group to group wherever it suits him. But the most recent group he seems to be with would be the infamous Talon, seen working with their top operative, Widowmaker, trying to steal the powerful Doomfist, which is a weapon that could prove a disaster in the wrong hands. And then again, attacking Winston at an Overwatch base, bringing Talon operatives as backup. The few survivors of a Reaper attack claim a black shadow would ghost around the hellish battlegrounds, and the very few bodies that can be found after are pale and empty, drained of life, drained of blood. Some fucking vampire shit going on, mate. This monster, this horrible thing, filled with hate and desperate for revenge, amazingly, is still a petty douchebag child. I love this. He purposely steps on Winston's glasses just because it knows it will piss off Winston just before he tries to kill him. What a prick! From the evidence found, it seems this Reaper may have suffered a failed genetic alteration, which causes his cells to decay and regenerate at a hyper-accelerated rate. Who could possibly bring someone back from death? Could change the very core of a human and how it works? Well, two names spring to mind. First, Talon, able to change the functionality and emotions seen in their agent, Widowmaker. And then there's Mercy, who's able to bring those dying back from the brink of death, somehow saving people cannot be saved. Mercy tries to save anyone she can, no matter who or what they are. Could she have saved Gabriel's life and created Reaper in her failed attempt? Or was it Talon looking for yet another way to attack Overwatch? Wherever Reaper goes, there is a pattern. When he appears, the remains of the battle will always include a fallen Overwatch member, and in the Recall cinematic we do see Reaper attack Winston again, attempting to access Overwatch's databases so he can find the location of every known Overwatch agent out there, the information he needs to finish his job. Reaper wants to remove any traces of Overwatch. Reaper wants to destroy it completely. Damn, I sure triggered a lot of people last time with that damn Daniel joke. That's crunchy. Oh my god, now that is another good story. We just covered Soldier 76's story too, and you can clearly see these two have a huge history together, and you see the way they reacted to death and how it changed them individually. But these two will eventually encounter each other again, and I really hope we see a quality Blizzard cinematic to show that. It's gonna be cool as hell. Finally, let's check out a community spotlight on Reaper. This time, we're looking at some hilarious Reaper main names. Got some good ones for you today. We got Dark Metal Blade, a blurry one here, but it says I destroy the world. You got Donald Trump 2016. Oh man, that's a good one. Shadow Sniper. You got those XX's underscores in between. Beautiful work right there. Bloodlust. That's a quality one, but it's always good to see that he talks shit in chat and tries to RP. Pile of Bodies. That's a good Reaper name right there. Punishment. It's the perfect combination of nerdy gamer and trying to be cool. I like it. And finally, Keemstar, the deadliest of Reaper names. These were all taken from the official Reaper names Twitter. You should definitely check it out. It's pretty funny. You got some top quality Reaper names on this this page. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did like it, and share it if you wanna. And of course, also, do let me know who you want to see next. Bye, guys.